Hello everyone and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing part 3 of our 3-video series for March Birthstone nails featuring Aquamarine. I wanted to show everyone again the design that I had from 2 weeks ago. Today we're going to be working on the ring finger, which is the snake nail. And it has lasted for 2 weeks and I've had no issues with it. And I'm just taking my coarse carbide bit and I'm going to start shaving away at this design. So being the 3rd video of our 3-video series, I'm super excited to show this last nail. If you haven't seen the other parts of this series, please do so. I'll leave it in the end screen. I'm just removing the eyes off of the snake, which surprisingly lasted on there too. I really was kind of doubtful about this tip when I was doing it, just because it is such a weak tip, but I bulked it up a little bit, so it really lasted, and I couldn't really tell the difference between the tip and the other regular tips. So now I switched to my safety bit, and I'm just getting closer to my cuticle edge there. But yeah, I am excited to show you this last nail. Switching to my cone bit, getting the little lifted areas and getting closer to my cuticle. So the last video I've done 3 nails, and each time that I complete a nail I feel the pressure. I want it to make, normally on all of my designs I try to make each nail stand out from its own. Usually sometimes I'll just have, like I said in my last video, just 2 accent pieces, but sometimes I find myself just making each nail its own design, and then the challenge is to make each nail interact with each other to where it makes one fluid design. But this video I feel like is like the crescendo of this video series, so I really hope that this design just really hits it out of the park. I'm going in with my e-file and getting in between those nooks and crannies. And if I'm over filing this, it's okay, as long as I make sure that I get rid of most of this, well, all of the color, because I'm going to be infilling these gaps with hard gel, and I don't want to leave room for any non-clear color. So now I'm going in with my files, as I did in my previous videos. After I e-file off the design, I like to smooth it out with my files here, just so that when I apply the hard gel, I'm applying it to a nice smooth surface. Hard gel will level off, and if your surface is nice and balanced, it'll level off evenly. So the bulk of my work is pretty much prepping the nail, as I said in my last video. So this seems very tedious, but it's worth it in the end. So I'm applying some nail dehydrator and acid-free primer, and then just grabbing a nail form, and I'm sticking this under this tip so that I can build it out with the hard gel. And I'm just going to be filling in these gaps. So I'm just going to build out this tip. We're looking for a ballerina tip nail, and then I'm going to also do the regular infill. And apologies for this being out of frame, but that's basically what we're doing. The same thing we've done in the previous video, and we're going to give that a cure. And after that, I've done just the typical filing to smooth it out. And after we've done that, I am taking my Sally Hansen's Miracle Gel. The color is B Girl. This color I definitely would, I wanted to use. We're going to lay down 3 layers of this because it's a little sheer. And the inspiration for this design was Tiffany and their jewelry. Not picking any specific one. But yeah, so I had let this regular polish dry overnight so that I can matte top coat it the next day. And like their Tiffany boxes, I wanted to matte top coat this to give it a nice like eggshell finish. So after that's cured, I'm going to take some regular top coat, and I'm going to take my silver stamping polish, and I just want to mix these two together. This is just adding pigment to the clear top coat, and I'll be able to cure this. Be careful how much you add to your gel, because if you introduce a non-gel product into your gel, the cure time will take longer, and if you over mix the ratio there, then it won't fully cure, no matter how many times you put it under the lamp. But I'm now just going to freehand like an S design. And this is always like the tedious part of doing my nails, especially if I choose to do freehand. I'm definitely getting better at it, so I'm happy about that, but just trying to get control over especially my non-dominant hand, to create a nice and steady line is definitely nerve-wracking. And when I do freehand, I really play it by ear, so at the same time of having the pressure of making nice, solid, crisp lines with a non-dominant hand, I also want to make sure that the design I'm laying down makes sense and looks fluid more natural rather than forced. So those are the things that are like running through my head as I'm just trying to keep steady doing the design. This is like one of those moments where you're just holding your breath and you're waiting with anticipation to see what this thing is going to look like. But I think it's coming along fairly well. So we're just gonna do this main line and then we're gonna branch off these littler lines or smaller lines. And just as a tip for designing freehand, it's easy to do like the one main line and then thereafter you want to try doing like subtle changes to it, just so that you don't overcompete with the main line that you're trying to draw here, which is why branching off of the main line are just going to be these little branches, nothing crazy or anything like that, just little moments like this that I'm just going to fan out every now and then. Even as I'm like sitting here watching this, I still can like feel the same feeling that I had trying to just like place these little branch offs. But yeah, these little branch offs definitely add to the organic flow of this main S curve here. So after giving that a cure, I'm going to go in with my gummy jelly and shiny, and I'm going to dot that sporadically on this nail because I'll be placing rhinestones and crystals. Randomly on here. I'm going to put down some accent pieces of these larger blue aquamarine rhinestones, and then we're going to offset them with these little crystals here. And for some reason, this design is reminding me of like one of those floral wallpaper. Gave that a cure, and we're just going to do it again, just adding a few more pieces. Then I'm just going to add these final few pieces. And after we've placed that, I'm just going to give this a cure. Look at that design. I just think it's so spectacular. So after I've cured that, I'm going in with my cuticle oil and putting this around the nail, rubbing it in. And then this is the end result. The last bit of my March Birthstone nails featuring aquamarine. It looks so pretty. And here is the full set, all done and complete. Each nail is so individual but works so well together. And those crystals off that ring finger definitely like add some different color, like a soft color to it. But thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And I'll leave a link at the end of this video for my birthstone nails. Maybe you can let me know which video of birthstone nails you like. So far, this is my favorite one. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.